The B&T Sportstalk show, and I know if you look at the camera, you're probably wondering what the hell is going on. How did they do this? Is it a magic trick? No, this is real life.
We're here.
We're in the building together for the first time, I think, since we started. Man, what, 2 years?
I think since when we first discussed the putting the show together.
Yeah, like 2 years, 3 years. So, man. Happy to do it, man. B found his way up here and in my area, so we figured let's get together and cut out the extra screen and make it happen. So thank you for joining us. If you're with us, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. We appreciate all of it.
We sure do.
Get into the chat. Both of us are here. We love to answer any questions y'all have. We will be covering sports, a lot of weird stories popping up. One is directly affecting my team and possibly affecting this man's team as well.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to talk a little bit more about that. Also, I don't think we need to write it down, but I also want to talk about some other, off the cuff things. We got Klay Thompson doing some big things off the court.
Literally.
Off the court. And then also I want to talk about some of this Kobe drama, man. A lot of people hating on Kobe, T-Mac, and others trying to pretend like you don't have to win a ring and they could have done it if only they had played for the Lakers. So I'd like to definitely want to get in on that.
Absolutely.
B, man, how I feel being up here.
Hot.
Yeah.
God damn, man.
It's hot. So
we were at the state fair today, people, and we ate and sweat everything out in like an hour. It's hot as hell up here in Sacramento, man. I don't know how y'all do this.
I ain't gonna lie, man. By the time we got to like 3 o'clock, I was done.
No, I was smoked after that, man.
Yeah, man. My kids were progressively getting browner and sweatier.
Chocolatey.
Yeah.
Had chocolate all over the
my
place.
son was covered in chocolate ice cream today. So, we got to that one point where it was like, I think it's over. But then we ended up staying there for like an hour and a half longer. So, but we made it.
Yes, we did.
We made it. I appreciate B for being patient with a bunch of kids and crap. But hey, we got it done somehow or another.
Hey, man, family time's family time, man.
Yeah.
That shit was fun.
It was cool. It
had
its
ride
moments.
the monorail. Everyone relaxed on the monorail.
Yeah, for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Lady on the automated voice just wouldn't. Damn, man, like we couldn't even catch a break from her.
Yeah, it was
like every stop was a talk.
It was like they were trying to point out what was happening at the fair the whole time, but there was no breaks, so she didn't breathe or take a breath or stop, so we could look and actually catch up to what she was talking about. And so no, that was very interesting. I mean, the kids enjoyed it. It was a moment for the kids to be quiet, and we could all just kind of sit and enjoy
recharge
things.
our batteries.
Right, for a minute. So I did appreciate that. I had a hard time finding ice cream for some reason at the bitter end, but in any case, we figured it out and we made it. So no,
God, I forgot how big that fair is, man. I feel like we found a new place.
It's huge.
Every single time. Like the food court, we went the second one.
Was even bigger than the first one.
Yeah.
It was crazy. And it was like, well, why didn't we come to this one? But anyway, if you guys are in the area, if anybody's in the area, don't know if folks are from Cali or not, check out the California State Fair. Good time. Just go on a day, come early, or go on a day where it's in the 80s. Today was about 97.
Oh, we peaked out quickly.
It was pretty rough.
Ooh,
I ain't
man.
gonna lie, man. I'm still dehydrated.
Yeah.
But we gonna get through it. So let's start off with one topic I kind of want to get into, which is my Lakers and this whole LeBron situation. All of a sudden, after Rich Paul comes out with this thing about he don't want to. He wants to make sure LeBron has a winning team and LeBron's on the end of his career, blah, 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 blah. And then all of a sudden they have a article comes out saying that, LeBron didn't like the way that the Luka trade went down because he wasn't notified, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Okay. And it seems to me like LeBron is starting to really push this thing towards the edge where I feel like this a game of chicken where the Lakers are in one lane and they in the other lane and Bron and his team in the other lane. They come right towards each other trying to see who's going to blink first.
Yep.
The Lakers have made it pretty clear they're moving on to Luka Doncic. They didn't offer LeBron another contract, so essentially this is his last year. If he wants to sign up for a year after that, he's probably going to get paid a lot less. So
But he needs more money.
Yeah, I know. But, he's used to the 1-and-1. They give him 56. He gets 60 the next year if he opts in. This time it was like, yeah, no, bro, You can have the 52 or 56, but
we're not giving you much.
Not giving you anything after that. So I don't know, B-Man. I don't know if you got a chance to catch this, but I mean, are we looking at a situation where LeBron might actually be like, you know what, I might go play somewhere else.
Let's be real with it. Most teams, players come to an end of a career, right?
Yeah.
Teams have to move on from these players. So This is the point in the time where the Lakers are like, hey, Luka is the future. You're not looking for now, right? You're looking for something that's going to have sustainability here.
Yeah.
And that's what they have to do. LeBron's not playing for the next 5-6 years. You know, even when Bronny James gets into the league,
just not on the Lakers.
But it's you have to just say, hey, this is it. Thank you for everything that you've done. You probably have a lot in the tank, but you're not in the game plan.
Yeah.
And that's what LeBron just has to understand is a lot of these teams are young in the league now, right?
Yeah.
The only two teams that are old as hell are any team with Curry and LeBron on them. And maybe Kevin Durant, but Kevin Durant's got a bunch of young
guys in
around
Houston.
him.
Yeah.
But LeBron just has to realize that it's either retirement or go take a league minimum somewhere, because a lot of leagues aren't going to pay him in that kind of amount for a guy who's above 40 at this point. He's going to be 41 this coming season.
Yeah, man. And I think, honestly, as a Laker fan, if I'm being brutally honest, I mean, past, since 2020, it really hasn't panned out. You know what I mean? Like, AD and him on the same team should have been, the best combination to compete for and win championships. And I know there's a lot of talk about the Lakers, front office and how they didn't put enough winners around them and they didn't put the right team around them. But when you got them two guys on the same team,
what more do you need?
What else are you going to get? You know what I mean? I don't think there was another player they were just going to plug and play that was just going to automatically win them a championship. And the bottom line is the West is deep. There are too many other good teams to just roll out LeBron again and AD and say, oh, well, we'll try again. They did that for 4 or 5 straight seasons, and it didn't work out. So I think as a Laker fan, and probably the way the Laker organization is looking at it is we gave it a good run. You were here for, 8 years or something like that?
Something like that.
Yeah, 2019?
2019.
2019. Yeah. So, 6 years. So you were here for 6 years.
Well, you know what? It was a year after he left after the last Warriors.
The Cleveland
final. So that was 2018 that he had left the Cleveland.
So the following season.
Yeah.
Which, 2018, 2019. 6 years. You got 1 championship. That was cool. Okay, great. But after that, you had the AD injuries. They were riddled with injuries, especially that next year against the Suns in 2021.
Yep.
Where they had a good opportunity to get back to the finals. And that messed them up, and the Suns ended up going and losing to Giannis's team. So then after that, it really started to fall apart. They traded for Russell Westbrook to get that third star, right? That didn't work out. You lost Caruso, you lost KCP, Kyle Kuzma went off. That whole original core, they shipped out. And I can kind of say, okay, front office, they kind of made some mistakes there. But, at the end of the day, I think they went for the third star because they thought they were trying to please LeBron by going out and getting a guy like Russell Westbrook, who was on that contract with the Wizards. And I think at the end of the day, they're doing the same thing, but with a different player. I think that's just as simple as, sorry, LeBron, we're not that concerned with what you have to say. Luka, what do you want? Yeah. And that's where we are. We're at Luka, what do you want? And Luka's like, hey, man, go get me a big.
How do you not realize that the organization is handing the keys off to somebody with a trade that big? You have to know that this is his team. Either if it was not this season, but next season, you're going to be distant to them at that point.
Right.
So just let it happen.
Yeah.
Be good with it. Honestly, this roster that the Lakers have isn't that bad. No. After picking up Aiden as well, you got yourself a center, you got yourself a rim protector. All right. You still have Austin Reeves. If Dalton Kincaid can come along. Yeah. So they have pieces there, but it's not the pieces that LeBron wants, and I think that's why he's upset about it.
Absolutely, absolutely, because it's what they're going to do. They're going to trade all the first-round draft picks for who? I don't know how many players there are out there to get, and if you've been paying attention to free agency, nobody's picking up free agents. That thing's dry. That thing dried up the first week.
First 2 days it dried up, man. Everybody else got swooped up, and
first
it was nobody's there.
Houston Nuggets got everybody already. And there aren't enough teams with cap space to create any type of, pool or to try to get players. Yep. So the only way to do it now is to make a trade. So the Lakers were like, okay, we'll reach out to Heat about Andrew Wiggins. Well, they say, oh, well, we want a first-round draft pick, we want Rui Hachimura, and we want Dalton Knecht. So all these teams are asking for the Lakers' future for the now, for a player that might not even be enough to get you over the hump.
Yeah.
And the Lakers don't want to trade Austin Reeves because they think that as a second-round draft pick, he's an asset for them. And so he's not. They don't want to trade him unless it's a trade for like Giannis or somebody that's like, otherworldly. If they can't get that trade, then trading Austin Reeves for Nick Claxton or one of these other peripheral players, you're not going to get anything great. And that's not what I think people need to understand. Look, the Lakers, yes, they made some mistakes in the past. But they don't have any cap space.
No.
The only way they can do something is to trade something. And to be honest with you, not a lot of teams are going to come and trade with the Lakers openly, except for the Mavs, apparently. That are just going to be like, oh, yeah, you can have a great player to make your team better. They're going to be like, no, you got to give us everything. How's Austin Reeves doing? The Lakers like, no, we're not trading Austin Reeves. Yeah. So there just aren't enough options out there to make a big splash. And to be honest with you, I don't want to make the big splash. Mm-mm. They did that with Russell Westbrook. It didn't work. It's like, forget the big splash. And I think that's what they're saying. They're saying, okay, LeBron, if we were on your timeline, maybe we would. Yeah. But now we're on Luka's timeline. Let's find somebody that is in the same age range that can play with him for the next 5 years.
Yep.
Even if we have to forfeit making some weird move now, let's keep cap space for next year. Let's keep our draft picks for a true trade that can really make our team better.
What's the one thing our teams have problems with the most? Is moving on.
Yeah.
Right? Moving on from older players and staying young. Like, the Warriors are kind of in the same position right now.
Yeah, they are.
You have young players, but you still have your original core.
Yeah.
What do? Do you get rid of the young to win now, or do you get rid of the old and sacrifice? That's what the Lakers are basically doing at this point here. But they made the turn.
Yeah.
They're getting rid of their older players. They're saying, no, you can't have Austin Reeves. Honestly, they get rid of Austin Reeves, that's just as bad as getting rid of Alex Caruso.
Yeah,
which is without the defense.
Right,
without the defense.
Right, yeah.
So
you saw how that worked out.
Exactly. He's got a ring now.
Yeah.
He's got
exactly.
So that's what they have. That's what they're fearful of, right? Is they let Julius Randle, Lonzo Ball, Alex Caruso, Kyle Kuzma.
Yeah.
I mean, the list goes on.
Josh. Why can't I think of the name? Played for the Knicks. Josh Hart.
Yeah, all these guys in the league now that are like making a name for themselves.
Brandon, you already mentioned Brandon Ingram. There's some quality players the Lakers have had go through their roster, but the youth, we gave it all up to get Anthony Davis, and so because we wanted to be on LeBron's timeline.
Yeah,
and that's what we did.
If you had been in maybe one or two more finals, whether you win or lose them, but at least you're making the trip to the finals, I think this is a different story.
Yeah,
but the fact that it was only in 2020. You know how I feel about that 2020 championship.
Yeah, we go with this shit.
So, it's, okay, we got there, we won it, but what have we done since with you here?
Yeah, right.
The only thing that you guys, the Lakers, have been in is the conference finals against the Nuggets, who happily swept you guys.
Yeah.
So, they're looking at it from, hey, this 6-year timeline, we have one championship.
Yeah.
That's not what this is not what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be looking at 2 to 3. We're supposed to be in the finals, right?
Yeah. At least be competing at that level.
Exactly. Yeah. And now, you've been in the playing tournament with us. You've gotten out of the second round. There's so much inconsistency that they're like, hey, the time for young is now. We have a good core of young players here, and they believe in that.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, we're gonna make one more run with you, but if this doesn't work, then this is it.
This is it, yeah.
And the Lakers, I commend the Lakers for doing that. They're not allowing LeBron to dictate what they do.
Yeah, and I think that's smart on their part. By the way, they're also just sold and now are owned by a huge group with a lot of money. So this is, I think, signaling a shift overall in the directions of the Lakers from going from being this sort of family oriented run program or franchise into being more of a money machine. Mm-hmm. And I think that's what you're going to see. You're going to see them kind of transform into more of what you see with the Dodgers, where we're not afraid to spend the money, but it's got to be on the right timeline for the right player, as opposed to it being like, well, we'll give credence to LeBron and we'll see how AD's feeling and we'll do this. No, it's going to be like, nope, Luka's the guy. What do we need? And then they're gonna go out, I think, and kind of do this. So man, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm not that I'm hating on LeBron. I ain't got no problem with LeBron. It's just that at the end of the day, look, we've seen this before. I mean, the Lakers are in one of the best positions coming from an old star that any other team has been in. Where usually when you have an old guy going away, literally there is nothing in the fold waiting to happen.
No.
You're literally just watching that guy leave and then thanking him. Thank you so much for being with just like Kobe. Thank you so much, Kobe, for being with our franchise. Here's some money going out the door. We're going to suck for 5 years.
But here's the thing, though. When Kobe left, LeBron saw that and was like, okay. So the transition period wasn't that long.
It wasn't that long. It was a good, I want to say it was a good, when did Kobe retire? Like 20...
He retired 2014.
2014, something like that. So it was like a good 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
And it was bad. So, LeBron, and I give LeBron credit. Him coming there obviously gave some validity to the Lakers franchise by joining. But then on the other side of that is, those some big shoes to follow.
Yeah. And
as a Laker fan, I appreciate LeBron. Great player. Think he'll be one of the greatest players of all time, obviously. But when he's on the ladder of Lakers, he's not close. Like there's about 5 people
near as far as
like
one of the greatest Lakers.
Yeah, he's like there's like 5 people ahead of him at least. So that's where I think LeBron might be feeling the disrespect is like he's expecting to kind of get that love that Kobe got going out the door. Remember, Kobe got that 2-year, $80 million contract, whatever it was, and kind of finished his career up. Said goodbye and left. Now, the other thing I will say with Kobe was different because he got injured and he had a more precipitous downcline at the end of his career. Yeah. Where LeBron actually has barely been
he's barely down. Even tapered down, man.
So I got to give him that. But yeah, man, so let's move on to the next question because I think this is where it gets interesting. There's a lot of talk, a lot of speculation now. Now we got ESPN reporters getting involved. LeBron is refused the interview with ESPN. So the grumblings are growing and growing. Yeah. The guy, let's say he does ask for a trade. Who in the hell, how are the Lakers going to trade him and who are they going to trade him to?
So let's be realistic. There's only 3 teams?
Probably that he would want to play for.
Exactly, because he wants to win a championship, right?
Yeah.
So where are you going to go? You're not going to OKC.
No, that's not possible. Yeah.
You're not going to, let's look at the East. You're not going to Boston. No. After just playing with the Lakers, you don't go to Boston.
He's not.
You're not going to Milwaukee because that's just a dumpster fire over there.
Unless they want to get rid of Brown or something. But the Celtics are on a different timeline. They're waiting for Tatum to come back.
And they've already
got a championship. Yeah, they don't need anything. Yeah.
New York.
That's interesting.
But New York is going to have to cut some of that core.
Well, yeah, they would have to. Well, that's the thing is the Lakers. It would have to be something at least that the Lakers would get back. Like I don't want Big Cat. He's
get Josh Hart back.
Yeah, but you got to make the numbers match. You need a lot more than Josh Hart to equal 50-something
million. Who else
million.
is on there right now?
You would need Josh Hart. You would need
let's see.
What's the other kid's name?
I'm blanking on it.
You got the African last name.
Nkongwu?
No, not a Kongwu. It's dang. Why can't I think of? Anyway,
I'm pulling it up.
Let me pull up the Knicks roster right now.
We're looking for an African last name.
Here we go. There we go. So, Mikal Bridges.
Mikal Bridges would be a good fit.
So, Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, and here it is, OG Anunoby. So,
boy, was I way off.
If I doubt very seriously New York would give up all
y'all had Jordan Clarkson at one point, too.
Yeah, we did. I don't know if I'm tripping off Jordan Clarkson. I think he's not a bad off-the-bench scorer.
Nah, that's a good bench player that you got. That's guaranteed buckets.
Yeah, so I would say there's some guys here that might be worth taking a flyer on.
There you go, PJ Tucker.
Hell no, PJ Tucker can.
You get 800 pairs of shoes.
My
in
man
PJ Tucker.
Yeah, he barely gonna be able to walk in them shoes and playing for so long. But Mikal Bridges would be one. That's a contract.
Yeah.
Maybe you pick up a Josh Hart. You try to maybe see if you get OG Anunoby or maybe Bridges and Anunoby together. I don't know if New York would give up those guys, but. That might be. I would be willing as a Laker fan to be like, okay, he's gonna go to New York. I'm gonna get Bridges, who's gonna fill that DFS spot where he can defend, knock down threes. This is OG. I know he's a great defender. These are 2 really good small forwards. And then if I could get that and maybe one more young player off their roster, I don't know who they got that's young, that's any good right now, honestly, looking at this.
Take Cameron Payne while you're at it.
Cameron Payne is a nice little backup guard.
That goofy-ass shooting style he's got.
Yeah,
I think it's like all the way over here to the side. And then he just kind of slingshots it to the... I don't know how guys make it in the league with these shots,
I don't
know
what that is. But
it works.
They have a slew, Dylan Wright, they have a slew of forwards.
I would say those 3 in draft picks. Because the Lakers need draft picks.
Yeah, I mean, we might not get a first rounder out of it. We might be able to, because they might ask for, if we're giving Braun, yeah, I can see that. 3 players, a first round draft pick for LeBron. Mm-hmm. Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, OG Anunoby. I doubt we'll get all 3, but some combination of those players in the first round draft pick.
And then who's the coach of the Knicks now?
It's Mike Brown.
Mike Brown.
Yeah, he's your guy.
He's LeBron's guy, too.
Yeah,
so,
what the hell? I didn't even think
there you go. It works perfect for them.
I think the only thing is that reports do say LeBron does not like the ownership there, and so might not want to.
He got 1 year, man. It's not going to matter.
Sure.
LeBron needs to understand that this may be his last chance of playing basketball in the NBA.
The other thing is going to the East probably is a better bet.
Yeah, because you got to get through who? The Celtics?
But the Celtics got Tatum out for most of the entire year.
Yeah.
Next year with the Achilles tear.
The Pacers?
The Pacers lost Halliburton the entirety of next season.
The Bucks?
And they lost Miles. The Bucks are hoping that Giannis shows up in uniform.
And he's hoping that he becomes exactly.
Dame's gone. They don't have a guard solution just yet.
Miami.
And then Miami doesn't know what they're doing.
The Orlando Magic.
The Orlando Magic, nice team, but
they can't afford him.
Not that good.
But they're not an NBA's finals
team.
No,
they're not. So I can see that.
If I'm the Knicks and I see half of the East, or because the East is top heavy, right? They're top 4, the only ones that are legitimate.
Yeah, well, you could say that, but then the Pacers end up making it to the final.
They were in the 4 seed.
They were? Oh, yeah. Okay, my bad.
So I mean, we got to give them a little bit of credit there.
Yeah.
But you're looking at that, right? Celtics ain't gonna do nothing this year.
No.
Indiana lost their 2 best players. One is still rehabbing. And they didn't do anything to build that up, so they're going to suck next year, which I think they're okay with.
Yeah.
Orlando needs a shooter.
Yeah.
Desmond Bain isn't the answer in Orlando.
No, he's not.
You know?
The fact that he got traded for like 3 first-round draft picks is ridiculous.
Exactly.
Desmond Bain is a quality player, but he's more like he's your second option. Or third.
Who else? The Atlanta Hawks? You think the Atlanta Hawks are a threat in the East?
No, not really. I mean, they did pick up Kristaps. I thought that was Porzingis, but he's
got
hurt.
To be healthy.
He's hurt most of the time. And let's be realistic. Atlanta's not, they're the Hawks. They're not really going to do anything.
They got honestly. 2 cars in their arena because they can't fill it up, so they got to block the seating somehow.
They're hosting as many Atlanta Rappers as they possibly can.
New York is the best fit for him. That's the best. That is the easiest path to the finals in the East.
I agree. I mean, so if anybody's listening, LeBron, if you do want to leave the Lakers, not saying I want LeBron to leave, but if he does leave the Lakers, I think the Knicks is the best. The Lakers get what they want, and the Knicks get what they want out of it.
Well, let's be honest. You think the Warriors and Lakers are going to do a deal with each other?
Hell no.
Playing in the same division?
No, it's not going to happen.
Exactly.
Not only that, but the Warriors don't have a lot of assets to give up if they plan on keeping Jimmy Butler. If they just did Jimmy Butler for LeBron and one other player, then that would work. But if the Warriors are intent on keeping Jimmy Butler, then there's no way they have enough assets.
Just committed 2 years, $110 million to this man. So yeah, we stuck with him.
You can't do anything. And on the Lakers side of things, it might be like, well, we don't really want 2 years, $110 million of this guy.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And not to hate on Jimmy, but he doesn't necessarily fit with Luka's timeline either. So, maybe you're right, B. Maybe it's the Knicks.
The Knicks is the best route for him to go to.
I've heard the Mavs, but the idea of the Lakers doing another deal with the Mavs after them trading Luka, I don't see that happening. I mean,
do you think it washes away the whole Luka thing though? Because now you have Kyrie,
it could,
LeBron, AD.
So in retrospect, should the Lakers have traded LeBron for Luka Doncic and kept AD?
No, they wouldn't have done that. I don't think that matters. Yeah. Oh, well, then again, we don't know because they let Luka go.
Right,
so.
right. I'm just saying. I mean, when you think about it, it's kind of like you would put LeBron with Kyrie on that team and go from there. but I think AD has more value.
He's younger.
He's definitely younger. But looking at it now, it's kind of like, well, shit. I mean, maybe they could have. But I'm sure at the time the Lakers front office was not like, well, we're not trading LeBron.
Yeah.
Like, we just brought his son on. We're not gonna mess everything up with him. But now all of a sudden the Lakers is like, yeah, you kick rocks, bro. Like, if you want to leave.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
We're letting you leave now, so go ahead.
Yeah, where you want to go? Where you want to go? We'll figure something out. So it will be interesting to see. But yeah, man, I don't know. I think LeBron will still end up being on the Lakers through next season. But I will say, it sounds like this thing is getting louder and louder.
Oh, you know what's funny? We talked about all these teams, and we didn't bring up Cleveland.
Well, there's another good team,
and Cleveland is just—they're
right there.
They're just out because they got out. You know, Indiana outplayed them in that one.
Yeah, they did. They beat their ass.
But that'd be the third time he goes back to Cleveland.
I mean, if he wants to finish up there, as long as I can get DeAndre Hunter or Evan Mobley or some combination of that.
I think more Jared Allen than Evan Mobley.
We already got a center now, so I need something else. I need some good guard.
Cleveland's got about 4 different guards, remember?
Yeah, they do. They do. Because I think they had they already traded away Karis LeVert because he went to where did he go to? Was it Orlando or I don't remember where he's playing.
It's either the Mavs, or no, it's either the Thunder or the God, I'm blanking.
The Thunder.
It's either Denver or OKC since they grabbed everybody.
Yeah, pretty much. Houston, and Houston, Denver. I'm telling you, man, they got everybody, and I'm excited to see how the West will shake out. We got Bruce in the chat.
What up, Bruce?
What up, Bruce? How you doing, man? We in the same building. Don't blink. It's real.
Yeah, don't change it. There's no split screen action happening this time.
Just got done talking about the Warriors. Hopefully you were really listening. Talking about the LeBron saga, which I know you know anything Laker related. Sure you're ready.
Let him have it, Bruce.
Ready to stomp on. But yeah, man. So I don't think he's going anywhere, man. I gotta be honest with you though.
Hey man, why are we bringing this up, Bruce?
First off, Caitlin Clark having problems staying on the court to even shoot.
She got hurt twice this season.
She's been hurt a couple of times already. Her team actually played fairly well without her. And when she came back, man, she looked bad against the Valkyries, dude.
Yeah,
that one
she
game.
Did. Yeah, man, I know. I was in the building. $130 to see 9 points from the superstar.
Man, that wasn't it, man. That wasn't it at all. So Caitlin Clark, like we said, we're equal opportunity. We'll pump you up when things go good, but when shit ain't going well, we'll be like, hey,
well either.
Hey, man, you need to tell her to stop doing them Gatorade commercials and get back in the gym.
What do you think about that Gatorade commercial with the Kobe's?
You know what?
Does it fit?
Okay, I like it. It's cool because, you know, when Kobe was still around, you know, it was the whole girl dad thing, right?
Yeah.
Like that was a lot of what was going on, and a lot of women's players were wearing his shoes at the time. So I like that. I don't mind that because there was a good connection between him and the WNBA, and I don't have a mind. I don't mind them continuing to push that. I think it's cool because obviously his daughter, you know, was a part of his the basketball team he was coaching, and to kind of extend that into WNBA. I ain't got no problem with that, man. I think it's great. Keep it going.
How did you like the little eye switch when she with
the Mamba thing?
Yeah.
I mean, we can't give her that yet.
Not yet.
You know, we gotta let her earn that.
She's got the potential of Mamba mentality, but she ain't got it yet.
You know, if there was a player that played a lot like Kobe, just game wise, I gotta give it to SGA, just being in that mid game a lot. He's not as athletic as Kobe was early in his career. And I don't think he's a great scorer, but he's not as dynamic of a scorer as Kobe was. But that's a player. But that fool with Converse, like what the hell? Who wears Converse anyway?
Bruce, you out of pocket with that. What? Angel Reese, a better player. Stop it, man.
We gotta let the year play out before we look back. I gotta say, Bruce, I'm always open to hearing what people have to say. But when I looked at her season field goal percentage and it was like 30%, bro. I mean, come on now. 30. I mean, I don't know.
I know my 50% prediction was bad.
But 30. But
that's 30%, and
we talking about under the rim. I'm not saying she's a bad player. I'm just saying she has room for improvement. That's all I'm saying.
Go back and watch her tapes. I think she went like 5 straight games with double-digit rebounds or averaging a double-double.
Yeah, no, she's a rebounding machine.
But go watch the amount of bricks that she rebounded on her own.
Yes, she's got some rebounds.
Get the hell out of here.
But yeah, she could be better.
If she was having a better year, she'd be an all-star captain. But she's not.
We'll see. We'll see, man. But she got to do something about that. 30% is not. That's not it. We were talking about Kobe while we're on the subject. You talked about the commercial with the shoes. Obviously, Caitlin Clark needs to earn that spot. But I want to talk about this conversation that's being had on these damn social media networks, talking about with Tracy McGrady ass up there talking about how he could have played with any of them teams and he could have won a championship. And the idea of ring culture, which comes from the conversation with LeBron and blah, blah, blah. And how there are all these great players out there that could have won rings, but somehow they didn't. Yada, yada, yada. So on and so forth.
Hold on. Caitlin Clark's not a one-trick pony. She can get to the rim. I'm pretty sure I'm watching the same WNBA game as everybody else is. Caitlin Clark gets to the rim. She's having a bad 3-point year, but she's not a one-trick pony. She has an inside game. She has an outside game. It's just she lives a little more from the outside.
Yeah, she's. I mean,
Steph Curry lives from the outside and knows when to get a layup. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, well, she's got to be better. We're all saying.
Well, yeah,
that,
she's got to be better.
None of us are saying she's a finished product. She definitely has been playing like crap.
It's her second year in the league, and look how we're talking about her.
Exactly. Yeah, there's a lot of pressure on her, and that's because of the media and all that stuff. But man, I want to hear your take on this, B. Tracy McGrady on TV talking about he could have played.
The dumbest thing
he could have played on those teams and he would have won a championship. He would have won a championship. Okay, so now all of a sudden you got Gilbert Arenas up there pretty much saying the same thing, right? Okay, so here we go. These players ain't got no rings, ain't got no championships. Trying to talk about how they could have been, they might have been, shoulda, woulda.
I mean. I might have been 6 foot, but I'm 5'4". I mean, it is what it is. Dude, you can't be saying stuff like that. You had a prime Yao Ming.
Yeah.
The only man that Shaq had problems with in this league was a prime Yao Ming.
Yes.
He struggled with him.
Yeah.
So when you look at the way that the Lakers and the Rockets were built during that time, what is it? It was Kobe and Shaq, right?
Yeah.
And then they just kind of had some pieces along to it as well.
Yeah.
Right? Same thing with Tracy McGrady and Yao Ming. And what did that get them? Absolutely nothing. And so it's not about what team you're playing on, right? Because we've seen some stacked teams. And what's that done for them? Ask the Houston Rockets. Oh, since we're talking about them, the Houston Rockets have had players in their prime. They had a prime James Harden.
Yeah.
They've had a prime Russell Westbrook. They had a prime Chris Paul. What did that lead to? Absolutely nothing. It's not the team that you have. It's the skill set that comes with it.
Yeah. Well,
Tracy McGrady's not Kobe Bryant. I'm sorry. Like, even that comparison that he's doing is just wild and out of pocket, man.
And I looked this up, man, but I put out a video, but I looked up Tracy McGrady's playoff. Let's look up his playoff stats because I really want to hammer this home because this talk. It makes no sense to me, and it's just kind of weird that we're having this conversation. So, Tracy McGrady, overall playoff statistics his entire career, he averaged 22.2 points a game in the playoffs. 22 points a game. He looks like he had about 5.7 rebounds.
How many series he win?
5 series. He won none.
He lost to the Orlando Magic 3 straight times.
In the first round 6 times.
That's ridiculous.
Okay, he went up. His first season was the 2000 season. He was with Toronto. They lost. Who they lose to? I gotta look it up. But he lost that.
Wasn't that the 76ers?
Yeah, I think it was. So lost to the 76ers. Went on to play in the finals. 2000 through 2003. Lost. In the first round with Orlando, okay, after going from Toronto to Orlando. Then finally he gets on a Houston team that has some going for him. Has some good numbers too during these 3 seasons, but unfortunately he's hampered by injury, and that's pretty much the end of it. And they don't make it out of the first round either.
Yeah.
I mean, so we're talking about a guy that's had 6, first round exits, 22 points a game during the playoffs. And his argument is that, if I played with Shaq, and I'm gonna look up Kobe's because we're doing this. I'm sorry. If I played with Shaq, I would have just ran the table. I would have won a championship too. So, Kobe averaged 25 a game. Okay, 25 a game in the postseason, so 3 more points a game. He obviously did a lot more with those points in the fact that he won 5 championships. If I look up his playoff record, I'm trying to find the series record. I don't think I can find it here, but McGrady was 3-9 overall in playoff series. I'm trying to see if I could find his playoff stats for a series. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to see it. Where's my AI thing at?
Good old AI.
Where am I?
I'm surprised they're not even listening to us.
It's supposed to be up here at the top. But in any case, it's not comparable. It's just not. And the fact that Kobe won a championship without Shaq later on in his career proves that. And I think it's ridiculous that these guys try to make it seem like, oh, now after Kobe gone, let me get on the radio or on the podcast, start talking about how great I was. Gilbert Arenas' dumbass. Once he got that contract, that was it. He went to the Wizards, averaged. He scored a lot of points.
What's Gilbert Arenas known for? Bringing a gun to a locker room. That's it. Dude, I get it. You're doing it for volume. You're doing it for watches. But man, that was just stupid. Even Nick Young went off on him.
Yeah.
About the whole Kobe slander.
Yeah. And it's just like it's all revisionist history. When guys were in the league with him, they was getting their ass handed to them. And the other thing is, when we ask Kobe about any of these guys, I don't remember Kobe being like,
"Oh, that was a threat."
No, Kobe was just like, "Oh yeah, I love Tracy McGrady. Great to play again." But like, there was nothing negative coming off him about these guys after he retired. At least while he was playing, that's a different story. But and Bruce chimed in. Tracy has the talent. The difference is mentality. T-Mac was weak. Respect. T-Mac had all of the physical attributes. He was taller. He was bigger. He was definitely athletic. A lot bigger than Kobe.
But let's talk about a takeover, though.
No. He could take over a game. Not a series.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the difference.
Yeah.
Having a dominant big man like Shaq is great. But when you need to take over, you need to take over.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a 3-point difference between 22 and 25. But like T said, is how you got to that 25.
Yeah.
Because he could do that in bunches. The last 3 minutes of the game, it's Kobe time after that.
Yeah.
That's your best player right there. And it translates to that.
Right.
Sometimes your best player doesn't have to do much because if you have a guy like Shaq, he's having a dominant game. He knew he had to continue feeding him.
Right.
In regards to that. But when it was time for Kobe time, that was that Mamba mentality.
Yeah.
Tracy McGrady didn't have that.
Yeah.
Tracy McGrady's only known for beating the Spurs in a regular season game down 12.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
one game
with 30 seconds left.
One game.
And nobody else talks about Tracy McGrady's playeoff series. There's nothing to talk about.
Regular season, he was the man. Average over 30 points during the season. He put up points in bunches. He was a guy that could definitely get down with anybody. But when we talk about playoffs, unfortunately, he just wasn't up to par. Of course, he faced injuries later on, which kind of his career ended fairly. It fell pretty quickly. It was. We just looked at it. It was it 4 years in Orlando or 3 years in Orlando, 3 years in Houston,
Yep.
1 year in Toronto, and after that goes to the Hawks. We never hear from him again. Goes to the Spurs and is coming off the bench to kind of just be there. So like you're saying, Bruce, respectfully, absolutely. He said if MJ, nah, I don't think so, man.
No, the MJ conversation will always be he's one of the best of all time.
Yeah, MJ for whatever, however you want to look at it, they're not gonna come and talk about.
He's got 5 rings, or 6. I'm sorry, so
yeah.
you're not gonna say anything about that. No, that's what we're saying.
That's what we're saying. He wasn't clutch, man. He wasn't clutch.
And that's the difference between Kobe and T-Mac. That's the difference between championships.
Right.
It's just night and day. Yeah, Shaq was dominating. I think any team in the league would have loved to have Shaq. But most teams with Shaq on their roster weren't going to really win.
Orlando had him.
Yeah, and that didn't get them dude, and they had Penny Hardaway too.
Yeah.
That's one of the greatest what-ifs
in
NBA history.
Right.
Because then they got more the guy who came over from the Bulls, Grant, the goggles.
Oh, Horace Grant?
Horace Grant.
Yeah.
They had a really, really good team.
Or Isaiah don't like Jordan. That's That's a whole different ball of wax. Because what we talking about is T-Mac didn't have nothing to say when he was alive. The guys you talking about Isaiah Thomas, he been talking mess when he was live. When he was playing. These guys already were talking mess. So I don't think they're gonna say anything different when he goes. Now they might be nicer if he passes away, but he gonna get at him.
KD just the other day threw shit. Of course. But, I'm not going to mention anything about bad at KD because we got two out of him.
But he
had to come to us. No one else went to him. He came to us.
Correct.
Thank you for that, sir.
Correct.
July 4th is always a great day for us as Warrior fans.
And OKC just won their first championship.
Yeah.
Didn't have nothing to do. What? Shout out to my... Oh. Dude, so you can tell me it's your birthday?
Man, I keep that on the low. Thanks, Mama Lay. Jesus criminy. Now everyone in the world. Thanks, Bruce. Appreciate you, man. 1 year away from...
This dude didn't even tell me, man. We've been together all day today. He didn't even say nothing. Happy birthday.
It was hot as hell, man. That's the last thing on my mind today. Thank you, T. I appreciate you, brother. Happy birthday. Yeah, man. 39. 1 year away from your yearly...
The heel.
Oh, God. Not looking forward to that.
I'm 41, bro. Just embrace it.
Dude, it's...
Embrace it.
I don't even have kids and I'm on father time. That's the crazy part. I love my midday naps. If no one takes a midday nap, you are a psycho killer. Because midday naps are prime, man.
Knockout.
Yep.
Get up, refreshed, almost.
Versus speed after that, I can get through the workday.
There you go.
As we get sidetracked, thank you, Mama Lay, for that there. Now everybody knows my birthday.
Great.
Actually, they don't know the date, though. So, yeah.
Got you. All right.
I got you guys on that one.
We'll keep that secret. We'll keep that secret. But yeah, man. But just getting back to the topic overall, man. I just think it's interesting that a lot of these players have so much to say as if, they coulda, shoulda, woulda. I think when it comes to any type of culture within sports, there's never a shoulda, coulda, woulda. There's winners and there's losers.
Yeah, except for soccer.
There's ties, but they still need to have a winner. And when it comes to championship games, somebody they go to penalty kick. Somebody's got to win.
That's true too.
So I just don't like the optics of it. I hope these guys calm themselves and hopefully come back and say something more on point with, you know what, that's not exactly what I meant, such and such, whatever. But they just need to shut up and sit down.
Especially for a guy who has no championships.
It's just
if you had two, talk, maybe one, but you have none. All right, you're known as Vince Carter's cousin. That's who he's known as.
Yeah, and even Vince Carter, great player, but that wasn't Vince's forte. He was a great athlete, but he wasn't one of those guys who could take over. And so he spent most of his career more being a support player. So look, there are guys that got it, that can do it. There are guys that win, and there are guys that don't. Let's just call it what it is, and let's move on with it. Stop trying to pretend like, I sure, old man was shaking his fist at the sky. I sure wish I could have played for Phil Jackson.
I wish I was tall, but I'm not.
Exactly.
It is what it is, man.
Like
yeah, just deal with it at that point.
Keep your millions and be happy.
Yeah, I wish I had that problem.
Exactly.
Jesus. Hey, can we talk about one winner?
Who's that?
Klay Thompson.
Oh, yeah.
My man, Klay Thompson.
Yeah.
Meg the Stallion. Good for you, sir.
So apparently, my man has tamed the Stallion. Klay Thompson has been spotted in the background in a picture with Meg the Stallion, and then ultimately they just had to cop to the
How the hell did they even point that out as Klay Thompson, man? Because I looked at that photo, like, how does that look like?
The internet is on fire, man. The internet is like the detective. Internet detectives catch anything.
Damn,
but they finally just came out and made it public, it sounds like.
Yeah.
So, man, Klay has been known to be,
he's been a little bit of a ladies'
womanizer.
Man. Yeah.
He's had some girls. There was an incident, remember, with the Warriors where a girl, would she break into his apartment or something? Broke into his apartment. So he's had some crazies. But, now he's going for superstars. Or, I guess we can call it. She's on commercials and stuff.
I would love to find out how those two even interacted with each other.
Well, they're both in Texas. Remember, she's from Houston.
Yeah.
Okay, he's over there in Dallas. I would have to think it would have been a meeting of some type or a party or something that he's attended where they, caught each other's grasp.
Bank accounts. What I mean? Light-skinned brother loves ass.
Yeah.
He's not wrong.
Yeah. It's some white.
Yep.
Some white-skinned people that love some man. You'd be surprised. But But yeah, Klay getting he ain't shy about it. Good for him, man. That's all I can see. That's all I can say.
That's all I can say, man.
Look for her at the Dallas games. She gonna be at the Dallas games. Mm-hmm. All right, when you're watching the Mavericks, look out for Megan Thee Stallion. She will be there. Although she'll be more of a Astros Rockets girl, but
how long do you think it lasts?
Man, I give it the season, bro.
Is this the Travis Kelce Taylor Swift
no,
of the NBA?
I don't think so because Travis and they're older.
Yeah,
like Taylor Swift and Travis are older. Yeah, I mean, kinda. He's not as old as Travis Kelce though.
Tory Lane's coming after Klay Thompson for doing this too.
See, and that's the other thing. Let's talk about that.
From Tory Craig to Klay upgrade, I guess.
Tory Craig.
I think you meant Tory Lanez.
Oh, Tory Lanez. Okay, I'm like, because Tory Craig is in the NBA, but Tory Lanez, yeah. So,
or no, did she date Tory Craig?
I don't know, Bruce. Help us out, brother. Were you trying to say Tory Craig or were you saying Tory Lanez?
Remember, because Kim Kardashian dated a homeboy from the
that dude Chris Humphries.
Oh God. Jesus. What's good, Brian Tops? What's up, Papa J?
Hey, Papa J. That's right. Don't blink. It's real.
I know. Hopefully, you don't bring up this Dodgers shit either.
Oh well, you mentioned it. You shouldn't have mentioned it.
Thanks, Papa J. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, man. Papa J, we in the building for the first time since forever. So, man, hope y'all enjoying it. But I'm with it, man. Megan Thee Stallion, good for him. I think Klay, they should be on every red carpet now going forward. I'm sure we'll see them together all the time now. IG's about to blow up, and you know what? It might last maybe for a season, and then I think Klay might.
You got Stephon and Cardi B. You got Klay Thompson and Meg Thee Stallion.
I mean, I pick Meg over Cardi B. I'll be honest with you, but not just. I don't need all the fake.
See, Tory Craig did date Megan last year.
Oh, he did. Oh, okay. So she
was
climbing the ladder. Oh, I see what happened. She was like
upgraded to a champion.
She was like, I'm not gonna go. She said, I'm gonna start with the rappers, but that ain't working out because they shot me in the foot. Okay. So now I'm going to get into the athletes. Let me see what they about. And she had to start with Tory Craig. And then she hopped up to Klay Thompson. Now, there you go. Now she with Klay.
Man, whatever, Papa J.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Whatever.
Here we go. Papa J, don't start.
We'll get into it in a little bit here.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
What is this?
It's just some spam garbage, man.
Perfect. Oh, that's right, from the other...
Yeah.
From our Twitch feed.
Yeah, man.
What was the other thing? We had Cooper Flagg getting shut down this year.
Well, I don't know if y'all got a chance to see Cooper Flagg play. I think he's gonna be a great player. He has 0 hops. I'm glad he's tall, but I think he'll be a great player at that size. He can do some things. I don't know if he's gonna help out the Mavs this year necessarily, but they're gonna try.
This is my problem here, right? The guy needs NBA reps, right?
Yeah.
You put him in 2 games, he drops 31 this previous game, and they go, all right, that's it.
You yank him.
It's like, what the hell, man? Yeah. People are paying money to go travel to watch matchups like him and Bronny James.
Right.
To watch the top picks play against each other for the first time, right?
Yeah.
And then you pull the number 1 pick like Wemby last year or 2 years ago.
Yeah.
They pulled Wemby after, 3 games? He had a 40-piece, and they said, all right, you're done.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like, come on, man.
I guess, they feel like these guys are already shoo-ins. I don't know if I see him being the same level of prospect as Wembanyama necessarily, just because Wembanyama's such a freak of an athlete. It's just weird.
That's true, too.
But they definitely got a lot of faith in him. I'm with you, though. You got to get the guy to prove it.
Yeah.
Get the guy some reps. If he dominates in some league, cool.
That's what we want to see.
Yeah, that's what we want to see. And then we can say, okay, well, he's going to be good. But, he got up to 31. I thought that was a good showing. But, it's just like, give him as many reps as possible. Because if the plan is for J-Kid to put him in right away, like he's going to be a starter day 1, then...
What workout is he getting out of that? You know what I'm saying? Like, playing it, scrimmages inside the team don't do much.
Yeah.
They don't. Because you're not going up against a guy like Harkenstein, because he's going to be down low. In the league, surprisingly, like we talked about, is getting bigger. Yeah. Teams are going to a too big roster.
Yeah, no, guys are getting bigger, and he's not going to be able to dominate on the perimeter or inside. Whenever on the outside, you're gonna be playing against 6'7", 6'8" forwards. there's a lot of big guys, not necessarily centers, but you have a lot of guys that are in that 6'8", 6'9" range playing forward, like Siakam. We talked about. You could even I think Chet's a solid 7.
He's still a solid 7.
But even a guy like J-Dub, like Jalen Williams, who plays for OKC. That he's a solid dude at 6'7", 6'8".
Yep.
Like he can guard. Cooper Flagg is coming to a league where there will be guys at that same height
guarding
and
him.
Power guarding
at a very high level.
Right.
Not at the college level.
Right. Exactly.
This is a higher level here. So you want to get him as much reps. Now he doesn't have to play the whole game. Give him the first quarter.
Yeah.
Let him sit the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Then, hey, we need you to see how you do in a pressure situation. Play the entire fourth quarter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to completely remove him from the league or from the summer league, but just monitor the summer league. That's all it is.
Yeah, get a guy a shot. Give him
like
a chance.
you know how long we had to wait to watch Wembanyama develop in the league?
Yeah.
It took him a while.
Yeah, it did. It did. He had some highlights, but the first season was just kind of like, wow, he did that, but they weren't winning any games.
Exactly.
So I think for Flagg, he's coming to a completely different situation. The Mavs are prepared to try to win right now.
Yeah.
And so in order for him to be any type of contributor to this team, my man needs to get up as many shots and reps against NBA. And not to say that the guys in Summer League are NBA caliber, but these are guys that are trying out for teams. These are guys that are desperate.
And then a lot of the guys in the Summer League, too, are one-year guys in the NBA.
The truth. Yeah.
Or sophomores are going to go play in the Summer League so they could get more reps in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you're going to have guys in there who have already competed at an NBA level. Why not get them that exposure?
Yeah.
Just monitor it.
Yeah, exactly.
Bruce said he is...
Cooper Flagg is going to be worse than Kevin Love. Well, Kevin Love wasn't a bad player at his peak. Maybe where I don't know Gordon Hayward. Well,
I think
Cooper
Flagg is going to be better than Gordon Hayward. They kind of look the same though. They got the same stupid ass bowl haircut.
Yeah. Well, remember Gordon Hayward had that horrible injury that kind of messed up with the Celtics. So look, I don't know how good the kid's going to be. To be honest with you, he has some good talent and good size, but once he gets into the league. He just like any other player, he's going to have to figure it out.
They're going to be real different.
He's not LeBron. He's not stepping into the league and just going from rip. Like, it's going to take him some time to get there, for sure.
So, you know what? Just let your guys play.
Just let them play.
Monitor it a little bit. Give us at least a quarter of Cooper Flagg. That's all we're asking for here.
For real. I mean, exactly. It's not... I don't know what the big deal is and why they won't let the guy play.
What else we got?
I think that's...
We got... Okay, Bruce talking about the... Or not Bruce. Papa J brought up the Dodgers, so let's talk about it here.
Here we go.
Greatest rivalry in baseball was this weekend. Giants and Dodgers. Giants won the first game, then proceeded to lose the next two after that. But what pisses me off the most, bro, is the game today was on Roku. Roku. It wasn't on Fox. It wasn't on just regular cable network. The shit was on Roku. I don't have Roku on my phone, so I couldn't watch it today. I had to watch that shit on ESPN's Gamecast. All right, there was a game-tying home run in the 9th inning. Did anyone get to see it? Not unless you was on Roku. Dude, how would you feel if like the Lakers and Celtics played on Amazon or Roku?
Yeah. So here's my deal. Of course, all of us have streaming services now. Like we all got subscriptions.
We do.
But there's a pecking order. You know, right? There's a guy at the top, and then there's other ones, right? Tubi, I'm not watching it, right? Okay. You know, HBO Max has a lot of games. A lot of people have subscriptions to that. Okay. Netflix, okay, maybe I have. Okay, where does Roku fall on this ladder? I mean, why pick Roku? Like, nobody uses that anymore unless you buy a television that already has Roku on it. Nobody's going out there and buying a Roku thing anymore, right? No. It's a streaming service you can download, but I don't think that's the first one I think to go to when I got Hulu, YouTube TV, you got HBO, you got all these other big name things with big name shows, and now we're running sports on Roku. I think it's disrespectful, honestly. And the Giants and the Dodgers collectively should want to be on a bigger stage than being on Roku.
Well, exactly. I think Roku is made for like teams that are like struggling. You know?
Yeah. It's made for shows that are struggling. You know, like networks that are struggling.
And MLB, I dare you to put the Yankees and the Red Sox on Roku. Do it. You put the Giants and Dodgers on Roku, and they gave us a great series this weekend. outside of today.
Dodgers, when you think about it, right, when you have the Subway Series, or you have like the cross rivals.
Yeah, well, not the Bay Bridge Series no more. We had to travel.
Not the Bay Bridge anymore. I'm talking about you're talking about New York and the Mets and Yankees, and you have the Yankees, Red Sox, the Giants, Dodgers. We talked about that. When you have those big games, like those would always be on television. They always be ESPN or prime time.
Oh, I know Papa J ain't saying this right now.
Pay-per-view? Oh my God.
The A's and Giants on PBS.
First off,
no. First of all, how dare you put the Giants on PBS?
Don't disrespect PBS like that. Number one, that's my entire childhood, and PBS.
That's your childhood too, Papa J.
PBS has educated lots of children, with lots of great television shows. Shout out to Sesame Street and Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood and whatever other show you can think of. Look, but to your point, Papa J, you say they deserve to go pay-per-view. Are you gonna pay? You really gonna pay additional money outside, to watch them? And are you gonna pay more money to see the Dodgers play? They play 100 freaking games. Okay, you gonna pay for every single? You gonna pay a subscription for every single game? Like, how does that work? What if the MLB does what the NFL does and say, you know what? Today we're gonna do Amazon. Tomorrow we're gonna do Netflix. Are you going to pay for different ones to get there?
Does Apple TV too.
Yeah, it's like...
And it's like, dude, why
you're making me pay for 5 different services to watch one team. It's stupid. It's the same thing with even in some regard to the NBA, the NBA League Pass, where if you're in the area, you can't watch your local team. Like, these type of weird things. Look, if you have to pay for anything to watch any sports team, you should be able to watch every single game. Okay? Make it simple for us. The NFL is super expensive, but it is simple, right? It's every game, every Sunday. That's it.
He said, hell no, I'm watching online.
Exactly.
So then why do
it? That's our point.
Why do it? They got that black box out there now that's got like 600 channels, all the pay-per-views.
I don't know if we can talk about that on this, but yes, I've seen it.
It is popular out there. Everybody got it.
It's like $300.
But that's the point though, right? Yeah. Like, I'm not having to go through that route to watch my team play against our rival. Like, that's not made for Roku, is what I'm saying. Yeah. You put a Tuesday night baseball or Tuesday night two of your worst teams on Roku, right?
Yeah.
Because you need the numbers.
Nobody cares. Yeah.
Nobody cares about that. But we all cared about it today, and then it shows up on Roku, and I'm like, man, all right, so much for watching this game then.
Yeah, and we got Mama Lay chiming in. The fans need to boycott these apps.
The fans can't boycott.
We can't do anything because it's all internal. It's all money.
Yep.
But I agree with you, and the reason is because we grew up watching all of our teams on local networks. This back in the old antenna days, whenever you would just watch your local team for free.
Yeah.
Right? Like the A's and the Raiders would just be on television. You didn't have to pay for it. The Giants the same. The A's, all you had to do was turn to the right channel, and they were on every single game. Every single game. The only time that changed in the playoffs, they moved it over to a different network.
But those were accessible networks, though. Right?
Yeah, correct.
Fox is a cable network.
Yeah.
So everybody's got access to it. Not everyone has access to Roku.
Yeah.
Apple TV. No. You got the NBA this year with Peacock and Amazon, I think.
Yeah.
So it's just like, dude,
miss me with it.
Well, I'm not complaining about the losses. I'm not. We lost.
Yeah, I think we lost. And we brought this up before whenever the NFL did the Netflix
last year.
The whole what was it, like the week of Thanksgiving? There were like 5 different games on different stations and shit. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Get off my yard complaints. I'm getting to that point, Bruce. I'm getting old, man. I ain't got a yard though. Ours is dirt.
Man, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk about the old days when you could take a portable television, stick it on top of anywhere, and pull the rabbit ears out and literally turn to a local channel and watch TV.
Roku was free. Not the point, man. I want to watch it. I want to support my network, CSN Bay Area. Is that what it is? Whatever.
I think so, yeah.
Whatever the case is. I want to listen to my broadcasters. We have the best broadcasters in the game. And now I can't listen to them today. I got to listen to 2 chumps who should just be doing the playoffs, right? Like, We
yeah.
Outside of Bob Fitzgerald and Glenn Osbuki, who I can't stand, we have the best announcers in the Bay. So why not give them that opportunity to just do that?
Yeah,
you're taking that away from the fans.
Yeah, they like doing that for whatever reason, man. It's the same thing when they try to run these games on, like we talked about with Netflix, with the NFL and whoever. Remember when Monday Night Football tried to do the comedy thing, and it's just they're always trying to do something different.
Why do we need 2 Monday night games, by the way?
I don't know, man. They can kill that too.
Jesus.
The NFL is on crack, bro. The NFL is on crack. They, like I said, that 1 week was ridiculous. You had the Sunday game. You had the Monday game, you had the Thursday game, you had a Friday game.
Then you had a Tuesday game.
It was, bro, what is happening? What is happening? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I agree with you, Marmalade. Look, at the end of the day, the local broadcast should get priority. Broadcast should get
until you get a primetime game.
Yeah.
Then you let the primetime networks have it.
Absolutely. And that's the way it's always been. But now, with more avenues to put games on different networks, I guess
this better be the last time I see a Giants game on Roku.
I don't think so, man.
As long as it's on Roku, that's fine.
They did it once.
One time. Well, just like every team has a Thursday night game. Every NFL team has a Thursday night game.
Yeah. Which, those games have been up and down. I don't really... I could do without it. It's nice to have a little pick-me-up Thursday night, but last year the games were better. Like the matchups were better, but years prior,
because they always did in division Thursday night games. They got to expand that out a little bit.
Yeah.
Get us a primetime Josh Allen versus Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, man.
Woo!
Or Ravens, Ravens Bills, something like that. Get us a good game going.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, let me check the chat here.
The whole sports world is on crack.
Yeah. Money. More money. That's all it is.
We sniffing it up.
Get as much money as they possibly can. The NBA signing a new deal for, how much is it? $8 billion or some crazy dollar.
$1 billion TV deal.
The NFL hasn't lost money in a long time. Seriously, these leagues are making more money than we could even think of. Baseball tries to pretend it has problems, but then it starts paying athletes $700 million contracts.
And then diverting the contract so they could just pay them till they're dead. Bobby Bonilla is getting paid, I think, $1 million a year
for the rest of his life.
Or no, it's coming up soon. It's coming up soon.
Oh, okay.
But he's been getting $1 million from the Mets.
Oh, here we go, Papa J.
Papa J, man, I'm really trying to hold back, man. The Giants are going to be on Comedy Central because their offense is a joke. Hey, how's that Blake Snell deal working out? How's $180 million in the minor leagues treating you guys right now? Hey, man, we smoked Carrot Top, all right? So that's all that matters. We got the one win on Friday, and that was against their Carrot Top-looking player.
There you go.
Damn it, Papa J, man. We were having such a good conversation. I can't believe you're making me go this route.
I don't think you guys understand. We were at the fair today out here.
I was booing every Dodger fan.
And there was a child that dropped his sippy cup on the ground next to his stroller. And Brian goes over to B goes over to get there to help the kid. Sees that he has a Dodger hat on and literally just backs right off of it. He sees that the kid has literally a child in a stroller. Looks at me and says, "He could get up and get it himself."
Hell yeah! Screw that punk ass kid. I literally was gonna do something nice. I tried to do one thing nice a day, and the kid turned around and had a Dodger hat on and said, "I was ready to kick that thing down the food court."
It's crazy, man. The
punk
idea
ass kid.
It's gonna kick a kid's sippy cup because he had a giant.
I wasn't just
Dodgers
picking on kids. I was picking on the adults too. Any Dodger fan I walked by, I booed him. All right.
It's a lot, man. It's a lot.
I'll boo him in December too if he's wearing a Dodger thing. I'll still boo him.
This is going too far, bro.
Nah, man.
Not the kids.
That kid could have gotten it.
There's
always those memes. Is like, how much would you fight a kid for $1 million? He had a Dodger hat on. I'm gonna kick him into the Atlantic Ocean. Old punk ass kid.
But what was that? Step Brothers. Remember the scene in the end where they go back to the schoolyard?
Oh yeah, and they're beating up the kids.
Beat up the kids.
Hey man, they all got Dodger hats on. They want to talk like an adult. They get treated like an adult.
Oh my gosh, man. Well, there you have it, folks.
Don't leave your kid around me with a Dodger hat on.
If y'all was wondering how deep the allegiances go, now you know. My man in real time was like, this whole ass child.
He caught him off guard.
I'm like, what? He's like, No, F that kid. He get his own sippy cup. What?
Your lady looked at the sippy cup too. I was like, nah, don't mess with it. The kid got a Dodger hat on.
Wow. That's a deep level of hate right there. That's top tier.
Dodger fans get it 24/7, man.
I'm telling you, man. Crazy. I can't think of a franchise that I hate that much. I mean, as a Raider fan, the Denver Broncos are... I hate the Denver Broncos. They get on my nerves. The Chargers have never been that good to dislike, but the Broncos definitely...
But if a kid wearing a Bronco jersey drops his sippy cup, you gonna pick it up?
Yeah, I might still pick it. It's not that.
Oh man, see,
it's not that.
I ain't picking that up.
Clippers though, they I don't like the Clippers.
He's lucky I didn't step on it. I'm like, here, you
stomp his cup.
Yeah, stomp his cup.
We're like a full fight
somewhere else
with this kid's parents because this kid had a Dodger hat on. How do you even know he's a Dodger fan? It might have just been a hat that they bought.
It said LA on it. That's all it needed to say was LA.
Oh my god.
So yeah, that kid could catch all the smoke for all I care. I feel so low, but I don't care.
That's just terrible, man. Man, one thing we want to ask too is, we're doing the show together. It's the first time in a while we've been in the same place. Hey man, how do you guys feel about that setup? What do y'all think? Y'all enjoying it? How you feeling about it? What do you think of us being in the same room? And we'd be curious of any of you guys' feedback, even if you don't leave it now in the chat. Put it in the chat for the video later. We appreciate it. We're just trying to get some ideas, put stuff out there, and just try to see, what works and what don't, for the show overall. So
kids wearing Dodger hats don't work.
Yeah, SF Giants all the way. I would have done the same thing in Snubba Go Talk.
Nah, I think Mama Lay would have probably had a little bit of a heart.
Yeah,
I saw that kid. I was like, hell no.
She might have pointed it out and not picked it up.
Nope.
Like, oh, he dropped this sippy cup.
I'm not telling the parents.
Sorry, dude. Looks like you're gonna have to be thirsty. My bad. Or not my bad.
Bruce, I am short. I only look taller in my camera because I'm right in front of it.
It's closer to it.
This is the real one here, okay? Like I said, same height as a kid. That kid can get it too.
Dang, man, that's not the kind of feedback I was looking for, Bruce.
Yeah, we were looking to see if you enjoyed the content with us in the same room, not my height.
Fool come back with, Brian looks shorter.
You want me to raise the chair? I'll raise the chair for you, Bruce, if you want me to.
I mean, we can adjust height, man. We can adjust height.
I know.
We can do this, man. I'm not tall either. Papa
J's
J,
down for it.
Thank you, Papa J. We appreciate the feedback. We appreciate the helpful feedback.
Yeah, Bruce just attacking my height like I attacked that kid.
I mean, he's a bona fide hater.
Hey man, I respect a guy who hates because I'm a hater myself.
Well, we just heard. We heard it. I mean, my man, talking about drop kicking sippy cups.
I should have turned into like that Dave Chappelle player haters ball. Really ripped that kid.
Hey, I know.
I couldn't
punk ass kid. Because his parents are right there. I'm like, man, what? And they, they're literally right next to us.
The start of the day,
and I'm like, what happened? He's like, damn Dodgers not picking up a fucking cup. F that kid. I'm like, dude, they're right. Anyway. Well, luckily it didn't end in a brawl. We were all okay. I was there with my family.
I thought Brian was just further back. Nope.
I mean,
we just about the same distance.
We scoot back. Yeah, we're
still about the same.
Yeah, we're about the same distance, man.
All right.
Whatever, Papa J.
It's probably time to get off of this.
All right, y'all. We enjoyed it, man. We appreciate it. Again, we appreciate y'all feedback. Trying to see if it's possible for us to do this more often, when we can at least.
Yeah.
And look out for more videos. We've been trying to post some stuff in our shorts. Just keep the good times rolling. And yeah, we'll see y'all next Sunday around the same time. We started a little earlier this time around because we were in the same room. So
we tired as hell too. So
the sun baked us.
Trash right now.
You were looking at a very fried piece of chicken and egg roll right here.
Yep. Chicken and egg roll. The kid was probably taller than Ryan. No, he wasn't. He wasn't. Maybe next year he was.
Well, that would be funny though, Papa J, if he said that and the kid got out the stroller and was 6'1".
I'm fighting the kid at that point.
6'1" special needs kid. Going at Brian, it would have been awesome.
I would have gotten kicked out of the state fair. Never again can I be allowed back. Fighting kids. Toss that kid in that nasty ass water they had at the fair.
Yeah. one of them damn with that river. They had like a little river there. It wasn't even. It was like man-made. I don't know. It had like a fountain popping. I don't know what that was. Water wasn't clear. Water was not clear. Much love out to you too. Thank you, Bruce, Mama Lay, Papa J. Appreciate y'all joining us. Hey, that rhyme. You saw that?
I know.
Saw what I did there?
Now you a rap artist. Didn't even know.
I might as well be. They suck. Well, at least not all of them. There's some good ones. I'd be like Drake.
This generation does.
I'd be like Drake and cry me a river every time I get on the mic.
Oh, we can talk about Drake's tattoo switch.
Don't like me. You know.
You see, he had LeBron's jersey switched out with
First off, don't tattoo another man's visage on your body. Unless it's like your daddy or your kids. Don't put no other grown man face or images of another man on your body. That should be number one, okay? This fool got a tattoo of Lil Wayne and LeBron.
Yeah.
On his body. I'm not trying to be rude. But that's gay. I mean, I'm just saying, like, what? Why are you doing that? You are a grown man. You're in your 40s now, Drake. You shouldn't have tattoos of other dudes that ain't your family on your body. That's weird, bro. Now, maybe there's a story behind it, but we know it's Lil Wayne and LeBron. So we know it's not like somebody he grew up with or died, unfortunately, in a gun violence. It's some crazy mess. Like, no, it's LeBron. Come on, bro. This fool is stupid, man.
We got 6 people in here. Sorry, y'all. Watch the video. Catch up with us.
Yeah, check us out. Check out our videos. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button, as Papa J has already instructed you to do. We appreciate it. And check out some of our shorts. Check out some of our past videos.
And the short videos, not my height, all right? Since y'all wanted to put that out there on there.
Yeah, well, no. I meant like short as in duration of time.
Yeah, that's what I meant too. Right. But Papa J and Bruce think it's
I know, man. Damn. How y'all just come out the cuff like that? Like, no, Drake is not like any of us. No. He is a... Yeah, I'm not going to get... Yeah, he is definitely a bum. He tripping. Now we got to hear him cry me. I'm not going to hear him do anything, obviously, because I'm not going to listen to him.
I'm not listening to his crap no more.
But he need to go ahead and start making songs for girls again, because that's the only way he going to make himself relevant.
Well, Kendrick Lamar's going to come back right at his ass when he does that.
Yeah, he might as well. Well, he better hope Kendrick Lamar just stay asleep. That's what Drake should be on vacation in another country, chilling, not even making music, because we don't need to see you for like 2.5 years. Like
for the rest of our lives, do us a favor, man.
Yeah, thank you, Papa J. Your kids, your father, and Jesus. Anything, thank you. That's all I'm saying. It's weird, bro. It's weird. Like Lil Wayne and LeBron. Why? Like why are you doing that? That's like me tattooing. Nas is my favorite rapper. That's like me tattooing Nas' face on my leg. It's weird, bro. No. It's weird.
No, no portraits on me.
Yeah, where are the fat kids with the Ronald McDonald tattoo? I mean, seriously, why? Nobody does that. Anyway, all right, getting away from ourselves. Thank y'all for joining us. We appreciate it. We'll be back next weekend, Sunday, 7:30 Pacific time. We'll be in 2 different rooms this time, but hopefully y'all appreciate us being together in the same place. And y'all have a great evening. Y'all have a great evening. Y'all, chill. Go outside and play. I'm not going back outside.
Hell no.
I'm done.
I'm surprised my tires ain't melted yet.
Yeah, man, my brain is.
That's for damn sure.